Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma. Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, we are going to talk about today another topic that is related to the reading skill, and that is note taking. What is note taking? Note taking is the practice of writing down or recording key points of information. Taking notes doesn't mean scribbling down or making up the things that strike your fancy, says Walter Pang and Rose J.Q. Owens in their book How to Study in College. It means using a proven system and then effectively recording information before tying everything together. It's cognitive behavior. It involves brain in grasping and retaining information. In note taking, you are going to take important information and arrange them in a proper way so that later on when you are going to use it, you can use it after taking that note. Note taking is a process in which it involves seeking answers to questions that arise from material. There are several methods of note taking. Like you can use different methods in note taking. First of all is the Cornell method. What is Cornell method? Cornell method is we are going to divide the paper into three parts. On the left hand side, some space is left on the left hand side and some space is left on the right hand side, and similarly a space is left at the bottom of the paper. So the headings are written on the left hand side and the detail is written on the right hand side, while the summary of that is written at the bottom of the paper. This is called the Cornell method of note taking. Second method is mind map. Mind map is a method in which the central idea or theme is written in the center of the paper and the related information are written on the side of that central note, and these are written in the form of branches. Several branches arise from the central point, and on these branches the detail of those points is written. So this is also a very important method of note taking, because in this way the important key points are noted on the paper, and these key points are later on helpful to elaborate and making the notes. So in this method, this is in fact visual diagram. There is a visual diagram, and in this visual diagram you are going to organize your notes in two-dimensional way. Then we have another method of notes taking that is very important for making notes. That is another important method of note taking is charting. In charting, we are going to break up into different categories as similarities or differences, or in different dates or events or impacts or pros and cons are noted in this sort of note taking. So this is also very much easy to remember different dates and to find out the differences and similarities in such form of note taking. Another method of note taking is the sentence method. In sentence method, every new thought, fact, or topic on a separate is written on a separate line. So in this way, whenever a new thought or a new idea comes to the mind, it is written on a separate line. Then is two-column method. Two-column method is in which there are on a piece of a paper there are two columns are made. One is narrow, another is a bit wider. On the wider side, ideas and facts are written, while on the narrower side, the question that arise during the lecture or during note taking, those questions are written on the narrower side of the paper. So this is also a very much important method of taking notes. In notes taking, it is very much essential that all the important information should be written in an organized way, in a proper way, so that later on when it is used, it should be arranged and it should be easy to take those notes. So while taking notes, there are 5 R's of the note. One is to record. Record means write all meaningful information. Then is reduce. Reduce means to write summary, only keywords, to write only keywords. And those keywords will clarify the meaning, and it would be helpful to reinforce or find out the continuity in the taking notes. Then it also strengthens the memory. This note taking also, while you are going to reduce the information, it will also helpful in retaining the memory. Then is recite. Recite means to review all the information in your own words. In note taking, you have to write all the information in your own words. And another point is reflect. Reflect means that think your own idea, your own opinion, your own question and answer, and write them down. And then in the end you have to review. So before reading, take out time to review all that whatever you have written for the taking notes. In note taking, there are 7 principles that you must remember. The first is that you should have all the publication detail, name of the author, name of the book, the title, date of publication, and all those things should be there in your mind. Then skin, skim, and surface read before notifying. You should skin and skim and surface read before notifying, before writing or noting down the notes. Then maintain central place for your note. You can use computer or flash drive or any exercise book for taking notes. And after that, paraphrase and summarize ideas, highlight with marker, and say the key points in your own words aloud, and then write them down. You should also note your thoughts. Note your thoughts means your own ideas, your point of agreement and disagreement. You should note all these things in your note taking. You should be very creative. Creative means that consider what and how to note, that what things should be noted and what things should not be noted, and how they should be noted. So all of these 7 principles should be kept in mind, that you should review your notes. Last and but not the least is review your notes. Review means that check whether the note that you have noted are accurate, they are readable and can be used later, and contain full information. So all of these things should be kept in mind while taking notes. It is very helpful in memorization, understanding and reflection as well. And you can use for note taken, you can use spider diagram or concept map or column or dot or point number, any or symbols for taking notes. All of these things are used for taking notes, and in these different methods, while using these different techniques, you can use very accurate and very useful notes for your understanding and interpreting then later on. Thank you so much. I hope you would have understood the topic note taking. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you again.